Hey guys, it's me, Dominique. I am on my way to the gym and I want to come in real quick. I am deep conditioning my hair, which is why I have on a hat, because I have the shower cap on and my scarf, and then I have on hubby's tempeh hat. I wanted to come in and do this video really quick. Hopefully I have the camera on a little towel thing, so it looks like it's at kind of at a little angle. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't move or whatever while I'm driving. Let me put on my seatbelt. So I wanted to come in and do a quick video. I don't know if I should call it like a rant or like a parenting rant or whatever. Okay, if some of you follow me on Twitter, you guys kind of already know. Well, you guys kind of already saw like some of my rant regarding what I'm going to talk about. By the way, my Twitter name will be at the in the link below. I always, on all my videos, I put my Twitter, Instagram, and email, whatever. So recently, well, I wouldn't say recently, on and off, my son Shadi, he rides the bus to school. He attends a magnet school that is like, you know, a couple of miles out or whatever, so a bus is provided for him. And prior to, you know, us purchasing another car, he had to catch the bus coming home, because I was able to take him to school or to take him to the bus stop, but I wouldn't be able to pick him up from school because we didn't have this vehicle that I'm riding in now. But he loves riding a bus. He loves being a bus rider. So I asked him after we purchased the car, I was like, Shadi, do you still want to stay on the bus, or do you want mommy to pick you up from school? He was like, no, I want to stay on the bus, because that's how much he loves riding the bus. Now, earlier this year, he got into a little altercation with an older boy. Shadi was 6 at the time. He just turned 7 in January. School started in August. So he just got into an altercation. Well, at the beginning of the year, he got into an altercation with a boy. The boy was older than him. Basically, the boy, I guess, talked to him sideways, which I didn't even know my son had it in him, which I'm not promoting violence. I'm not promoting fighting. But I do like the fact that, you know, my son isn't as timid as me, and because I'm, you know, I'm not going to say I'm scary, but, you know, he's more outspoken when it comes to certain things than I am. He's not as socially awkward as I am. So I guess the boy was talking to him sideways, and he told the boy, you better watch who you're talking to, and whatever. It escalated, and they got into a little scuffle. The boy was about, I want to say 10, and Rashad was 6. Or the boy was 9. I know he was older than him, like 2 or 3 years older than him. So that happened or whatever. Next day, I guess because, you know, Shadi is the smallest, he's the youngest one on the bus. And I guess, you know, they was just picking on him because he was younger, and then when he stood up for himself, you know, it wasn't an issue anymore. So, fast forward to present day. He gets into another altercation. Please, like, Rashad, my son is really not a troublemaker, and I really don't want y'all to think he is, because he's not. He's actually not a troublemaker. He's not a bully. He doesn't look for fights. I think, like, people were just testing out the boundaries with him because he's younger and he can be outspoken. I'm not gonna say he's slick at the mouth, but he's the type, like, you know, he feels like he's on the same level with kids that are older than him, because he's around all of his older cousins and stuff. Because even his teacher, when I went into his conference, she asked if I think she asked if he's the oldest, because he's real mature, but that's because he's always around his older cousins or whatever. Anyway, fast forward, present day, he got into an altercation with one of the boys that used to be his friend on the bus or whatever. I guess they're not friends no more. They had an argument about whose daddy is the strongest or whatever. Kid stuff. All of this is kid stuff, but I'm getting to the point. So they got into a little altercation or whatever, and I'm trying to avoid the potholes. So okay, so they got into a little altercation or whatever, and the boy was throwing paper at him. So then, like, I don't even think, because every day Rashad gets off the bus, I always ask him how was school, whatever he tells me. And he got to the boy was throwing paper at him. Now, what bothered me about the boy throwing the paper at him. I said, okay, what else happened? Because when he got off the bus, he looked like he was about to cry. And Rashad's not usually upset like that when he gets off the bus or when he has issues, because even the first issue, like, I don't think he would have even told me if the bus driver didn't tell me. Because, like, basically, when it comes to stuff with boys, he usually try to handle it. He's not the type to come and run home and tell me, Mommy, this is what happened. Now, on the bus recently, the girl who was hanging amongst them, she's 12. She's actually older than all of them. She's a girl. And he told me the girl, while the boy was throwing paper at him, the girl was holding him down, telling the boy to beat his ass. This is where the problem comes in at. First of all, Shawty is 7. This girl is 12. The other boy is 10. This 12-year-old is holding my 7-year-old down to try to make a 10-year-old beat him up. And being that, if it was a boy, even if it was a boy, I would be as upset about this. But I think if it was a boy, my son wouldn't come home as upset. Being that she's a girl and he's taught at home by his father not to hit girls. Being that it was a girl, he kind of felt defenseless because it's being drilled into his head at home not to hit girls, not to hit girls. Here it is, this girl is holding him down and he probably wants to hit and kick and punch her, but he can't because he's being taught at home. And then my whole rant of this video is that as a parent, my child is not a bully. I sit and talk to my child when it comes to any situation, to the point my child even stands up for other kids. I feel like for this little girl to be doing what she did is either she's being taught some shitty shit at home or she's seeking attention. And I'm like, and then the way she's talking, like, beat his ass. So you, like, in your mind at 12, I knew what I was thinking at 12 years old. I knew my mentality at 12 years old. Maybe it's different from hers, but in your mind, it's okay that you holding down a 6-year-old so a 10-year-old can beat him up. You two big kids are basically double teaming a smaller child, and you telling this up, and then the altercation with the boy, I believe she instigated, just like I believe she. And when I spoke to the bus driver, because I wasn't at first, my next reaction as a parent, I was popping off. Like, for a minute, I forgot that she was a child. So I was popping off. I was real upset. I said some things, and that was just my nature. And then I came back, and I was like, listen, I'm an adult. I'm a mother. I can't be like that. I can't. Even though I feel certain things, I can't. Because I was to the point where I was like, oh, I'm going to get a child her age to beat her up. Like, that's what I was thinking. But, you know, I came back to reality, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to handle it like a parent. At first, I was like, okay, I'm going to just go out to the school, and I'm going to speak to whatever. And I was like, no. I'm going to speak to the bus driver first. Because, in actuality, that's the bus driver's job to oversee. So I'm gonna speak to the bus driver first and let her know what's going on the bus and let her handle it. Now, if it's not handled and it's still being a problem for my son, then I will go and do the next step, which is go to school. But after I spoke to the bus driver, I spoke to my son when he got off the bus. He seemed happy, he seemed okay, everything was okay. She handled it, she spoke to me, so I'm good with that. But I really have a problem when I feel like my son, you know, the point of this video too is I feel like I'm teaching my child certain things at home, and I'm slightly bothered when he's exposed to children who's not being taught what he's being taught at home, like basically the basic right and wrong morals type shit. And this bothers me. Like, for instance, my son, like, he's like, okay, if something is wrong, I'm not gonna do it. But then it's like I get bothered when he's exposed to children who are like, oh, well, the police not around, so basically if you're not around, if you're not gonna get caught, go ahead and do it. And that's not how I teach my son. But then, you know, it just bothers me. But I know this is the reality. Everybody is not the same. Everybody does not teach a child the same way. Like, some people may be bothered by the fact that I allow my son a little freedom of speech. I allow him to be a little outspoken. I allow him to question authority in respect, with respect though, because I'm the type, because there's so many messed up there's like so many messed up adults around. I speak to my son, and if something is wrong to him, I teach him to question it. Adult, child, whatever, question it. If it's wrong, it's wrong, and you question it. But yeah, that was just my quick rant. I just got here to the gym. I gotta look for a parking space, so yeah. And I promise you guys, tomorrow is my weighing day, because I weigh in every first of the month. So tomorrow, damn, it's no parking, it's early in the morning. So tomorrow is my first weigh-in date. And once I weigh in, I'm gonna do my weight loss video, because I've been going hard at the gym. There's a parking space right there. Like, she looking like I'm taking her parking space and I'm giving her a better parking space. That's like 2 places closer to the gym. But yeah, I'm here, so I'm out.